Hello, my name is Chris, and in this video I want to talk about the subject of making money online when you have Asperger syndrome. And I want to share with you the best system for doing this, for making money online if you have Asperger's and you live in the UK. This is certainly my opinion and in my experience of several years of trying. Now, the reason why I find this an interesting and important subject is because I believe that for many people with Asperger syndrome, the best way to make a living is by being a lone worker of some sort, to find some way that you can work from home and make enough money without having to go through all the stress and all the difficulties of that come into the workplace, such as having to interact with colleagues, having to be around people when there's a lot of stress, being around people continuously for long hours of time, which you would find in an office or in a shop, and all these different things that cause a lot of difficulties for people with Asperger's syndrome in the workplace. And it means that people who are maybe very intelligent, very capable, are often hindered because they struggle with this social aspect of employment. And that's why I believe that the best way for someone with Asperger's syndrome to try and make a living is by doing something where they can be a lone worker, where they can work from home on their own and have their own niche and their own little way of making money online, which doesn't involve interacting with other people. Now, the thing about online marketing is that, yes, it is something that people do on their own at home, but usually it does involve quite a bit of initiative, quite a bit of entrepreneurship, and it does involve understanding people. It involves understanding how to sell to people and how to market, and it does involve a bit of interaction. It does involve being able to relate to people. It may not involve much relating to people in the offline world, but it does relating to people online does involve the similar sorts of skills as to relating to people offline, and trying to be likeable and get people to buy from you, sort of thing. There's some differences, but there's a lot of similarities as well. And that is the problem with most online marketing systems for people with Asperger's syndrome. In fact, it's a problem why a lot of people struggle with online marketing, because they cannot find a simple system that works. There is so much out there that is made to be so easy. Oh, and it's systems where they say, oh, you just get 5 referrals, they'll get 5 referrals, and you'll be really, really rich, kind of thing. And it doesn't work like that, because getting those 5 referrals is really difficult, and you have to persuade people, you have to try and sell to people. And these are things that, I'm not saying someone with Asperger's syndrome cannot do these things, so I don't think there's anything that's off limits for someone with Asperger's syndrome, but it is something that they're going to have difficulties with. But that is the one reason why I'm really passionate about the system that I've recently discovered, which doesn't involve any of that. And I want to share with you how I've been making money online for the last couple of months or so. And I've been making several £100s each month. It's not a huge amount, but if you really amp this up, you can make up to £2,000 or even more every month. And this system is something called matched betting. Now, matched betting is not gambling. I want to make that very clear. This is not about gambling. A lot of people get that confused. It may look like gambling, but it's not. Because whatever the outcome of the event, you will make consistent profits. And what you do is you sign up to a bookmaker, you place a bet, you basically place 2 bets. You place 1 bet for, 1 bet against, so bet on one horse winning, and with the betting exchange you bet against that horse winning, and then you qualify for a free bet. And when you get a free bet, you can turn that free bet into hard cash. So if you get a £25 free bet from one of the bookmakers, you can typically turn that into about £20 of hard cash, and you can just complete offer after offer after offer and make more and more money. Now, this is a very well-known system for making money online. It's been discussed in the newspapers like The Guardian and The Telegraph. You can find articles and they all say, yes, you can make money using this system. The problem is, most people wouldn't know how to do it on their own. However, there is a program called Profit Accumulator, and you can find the link right below this video, which gives you all the tools you need and all the information you need to do this. And again, it is so simple. All the hard work's been done for you. It is a real simple step-by-step copy and paste system. It is a formula for making money online. It doesn't involve any interaction with people. It doesn't involve any selling, any recruiting. You don't have to be related to anyone. You could be the most socially inept person, and this can work for you. And I think it's ideal for so many people with Asperger syndrome, because it is just tapping a few figures into a screen. A lot of people with Asperger syndrome are pretty good at mathematics and are very logical thinkers, and you don't have to be good at maths to do this at all. You don't have to have any of those kind of skills, but it is just a really straightforward, simple system that involves tapping a few figures into a screen and making money. And it's a formula, and people with Asperger syndrome could really get into this, and they could make easily make several £100s every month through doing this. And so therefore I recommend match betting. I recommend this to anyone with Asperger syndrome who wants to make money online, who is maybe fed up with their job, maybe is really struggling in employment, wants to move towards working on their own, being self-employed, and I believe that is the best option for a lot of people with Asperger syndrome. So click on the link below. Everything is really well explained. You don't have to go through long training videos or anything like that. It's all extremely well explained. It's step by step in video format. You just have to follow the steps and you're guaranteed to make money. There's no two ways about it. Follow the steps, you make money with the system. So click on the link below, find out more, and start making money today. This is the perfect way for someone with Asperger syndrome to make money on their own from home online.